Welcome to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odoms, where we bring you all the exciting action of the Southern University football program. It's brought to you by Coca-Cola, Louisiana Lottery, Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport, Amerigroup Insurance, McLean Financial Group, Bella Baton Rouge Casino, Gordon McKernan Law Firm, and Jerry Lane Family of Automobile Dealerships. Hello and welcome to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odoms, where each week we bring you all the exciting action of the Southern University football program, of course, with the coach. Coach, we tell people, come out Monday night about 7 o'clock, join us at Shucks on the Levee at the Bella Baton Rouge Casino. We shoot about 7, hang out, talk a little SU football with Coach and I after the show. Coach, jumping right into it, great last home game of the 2015 season. We beat Alabama A&M 49-7, and it seems like your whole team was clicking on all cylinders.
Well, exactly. I thought from start to finish we played consistent football, and that's the challenge in November, and our guys are accepting that challenge, and it was great to see those seniors go out on senior night with a W.
Coach, when you talk about clicking on all cylinders, your quarterback, Austin Howard, I mean, he really had a bang-up night, 300-plus yards through the air, a few touchdowns, on the way to 613 yards of total offense. You got to win some ball games so you can put that many points and yards up.
Well, exactly, and that's what we talk about it all the time, man. This conference has some of the more high-powered offenses, and we're one of those offenses. And when they're clicking on all cylinders, they can put up great numbers. And it's just great to see those guys perform that way and have that kind of success on senior night.
Coach, Leonard Tillery, you got to talk about a guy like him. He gave you such a superlative effort on Saturday night. Leonard Tillery rushes for 117 yards or 32 yards, but he goes over 1,000 yards for the second straight season. More importantly, he becomes the all-time rusher in Southern University history with 3,050 yards. Coach, talk to us about what a guy like that means to your program, a former walk-on from McKinley.
Well, great leadership. He has all the characteristics that says, not only am I a good football player, but I'm also a great leader off the field. And that's what it's all about, continuing his growth to become a graduate and continue his success as a running back. I think the sky's the limit. He has an unbelievable work ethic, and it's just great to see him perform the way that he does. I mean, every time he touched the ball, he really believes he can go to the end zone. He runs the ball as hard as anybody I ever seen at that position, and I'm just happy that that record was broken by such a great young man.
Well, congrats, Leonard, on becoming the all-time rusher in SU history. Let's jump into the highlights, Coach, and show folks exactly what happened on Saturday night in A.W. Mumford. Again, the last home game of the 2015 season. So here we are, rolling into highlights. Coach, Howard hits Montrell Jones. He takes one, 27 yards. Coach, the use of the tight end has been huge for us this year.
Well, we have two very good ones, and we also got a young one and a third one that's getting better every week. And they just allow us to continue to stretch the line of scrimmage, and those running backs create new holes for those running backs.
Well, you saw senior Malcolm Crockett take one 26 yards up the right side to get into the end zone. He's had a great year, Coach. Another young man, 200-yard games back-to-back for you.
A transfer senior, that's just great to see him come into our program and having some success.
You saw Gabe Eccles slamming the Alabama A&M Bulldog to the ground. We get the ball back, and we actually on the run. That's Leonard Tillery doing his thing. And then into the end zone. Here we go. Coach, Howard scored that touchdown. At this point, we're clicking on all cylinders. It's 14-0, and we're really putting a beating on the Bulldogs.
Well, I thought from start to finish, you got to come out and you got to perform well, and you can't worry about the opponent. It's more about us. And when we take care of our responsibility, we're usually a pretty good football team.
You saw Gabe Eccles with a stick, and you saw Tiller with a sack. We get the ball back, and we're on the move again. Howard's doing his thing, hitting everybody. Here he's hitting Menard and Mike Jones for nice gainers. Looks like Bradley Coleman's getting in on the action. Coach, you really got to be proud of the way Howard has matured as a young man in just his second season.
Well, like I told him, I said Tillery broke some records this past game, and you can count on some more records coming with Howard. I think he's getting better every year. He's learning the offense. He's comfortable, and you can really see his growth going down the stretch of November.
You saw Menard pull in a nice touchdown. Mike Jones caught a nice pass right there. Howard's on the move again, hitting Mike Jones for another 9 yards. And he's going to come back and hit Menard for a nice 26-yarder. Menard goes under and catches it, and that sets us up for another touchdown from Malcolm Crockett. Coach, I've been really pleased with Crockett's growth since he's been here at Southern.
Well, you know, a young man that came in as a freshman, as a transfer, and it's just great to see him just trusting the offense, learning a new system, and just getting better. And that's what you want to see from these young men. He's a senior on his way out, and I'm glad he's having some success.
You saw Tillery doing what he does best, grinding, getting some yards. There he is using this nifty footwork. Coach, this touchdown right here exemplified Lenard Tillery to the max. I mean, just nice, nifty moves. And then he carried a guy into the end zone, a la the same way he did in the Georgia game.
I tell you, he got a nose for the end zone, and when you watch him run, you know, you can see that guy that just has that determination to get to the end zone. And I think he's inspired by a lot of other great backs that have played in the NFL. And, you know, he give us that inspiration when he goes out there, is that this is how you want to be represented when you play the game. And there's nobody on our team that played harder than Lenard Tillery.
Well, when we come back, we'll look at the second half highlights from the Southern University Alabama A&M football game from this past Saturday. Stay with us on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odoms.
What's the most important aspect of event hosting? Location. This is something that Bell knew from day one. That's why we're located in downtown Baton Rouge, across from the convention center, close to LSU, and right by the river. So with a friendly staff, award-winning cuisine, and a massive conference center of 10 rooms and 24,000 square feet capable of fitting more than 2,000 guests, what we offer is just as important as where we are.
Catch the fever this year with the Saints Fever Scratch-Off from the lottery. Win up to $100,000. Enter the second chance drawing for a chance to win the Saints 2016 season prize package, which includes a VIP tour of the Saints practice facility, watch the team practice, and 4 Saints 2016 season tickets with pregame field passes.
Open up that letter, started reading, and jumped for joy. Said yes!
Pick up the Saints Fever Scratch-Off from the lottery.
Traveling with kids is kind of a nightmare, but flying out of BTR makes it stress-free. Everyone there is
so much friendlier than any other airport I've been to. You can't have a fantastic city without the community support of a great airport. I can actually get anywhere in the world from right here in town. BTR makes travel
so easy that I feel at home right when my plane lands. It takes almost no time to get back to my family. So that feeling of, this is home, for me, happens at BTR.
The key to your future starts here. Discover a university with top programs in nursing, engineering, business, and education. Receive one-on-one interaction with professors and an affordable world-class education. Enter with the will to succeed and leave with the tools to excel. Your future awaits you here at Southern University and A&M College, your #1 HBCU.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odoms. Again, we invite you to come out Monday nights about 7 o'clock, Shucks on the Levee at the Bella Baton Rouge Casino in downtown Baton Rouge. Coach, we're up 39-7 at halftime. What do you tell a team when you're clicking on all cylinders, you're up by 30-plus points. What do you tell them to guard against a letdown?
Well, you always tell them to come out in the second half and let's win the third quarter. Let's win the third quarter so that we can get some other guys some opportunities to play in the fourth quarter. And let's stay focused. Let's treat the game like a 0-0. And let's go out and continue to perform well. And I thought they were able to do that.
Coach, as we mentioned earlier, it was senior night. 23 young men played their last home game at A.W. Mumford for Southern University, but 2 of them had a really good night. We talked about Malcolm Crockett. He had over 100 yards rushing. Gabe Eccles did his thing. He had 6 tackles and was his usual disruptive self. Coach, you got to be pleased with their effort.
Well, it's always great. You know, those guys came in the program, especially Gabe. He came in the program when we were 2-9, and to see him go out as a winner, 3 straight years of winning, is a testament to the program, and testament to those guys' hard work, and I'm just happy for them.
Well, we're back in the highlights, and you see some nifty running there by Leonard Tillery and Malcolm Crockett. We're moving the ball, trying to get into the end zone, and here you have Howard does a nice little ball fake with Malcolm Crockett, and he keeps it and takes it into the end zone. The Dog Day D slamming the Bulldog to the ground, and then, of course, making the quarterback do a hurry and get rid of the ball. Coach, again, clicking on all cylinders. This team had some games like that this year, and you wonder what happened to the games that we lost, because when you do this, it makes you feel like you can beat the world.
Well, I think you went through a time period where you had some very good opponents coming into town, and plus we played some good teams on the road. And you know, we're just a few plays away from being where we wanted to be. The ball didn't bounce our way this year, but the good thing about it is we got a pretty young football team that plays extremely well. When they click it on all cylinders, we're as good as anybody in the country. So we want to continue that going down the stretch in November, continue to build that momentum going into the offseason.
Saw Starks get him a nice sack, and there you and the coach from Alabama A&M are greeting each other. Coach, very good game. When we come back, we'll look at our Cox Players of the Week and have our player interview on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odoms.
My Jags hit real hard, but not nearly as hard as a car or a big truck. When something like that happens, you need the right team on your side to tackle the big insurance company.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, my team of attorneys can hit back. Call me right now.
If I ever get hit by a car or a big truck, you better believe I will get Gordon.
I'm attorney Gordon McKernan. Let me hit the big insurance company back. Just call me. Get it done.
Get Gordon. Get it done.
Call 888-8888 or go to getgordon.com.
I have 2 kids, and like any mom, I want them to be healthy. So I chose Amerigroup Louisiana for our Bayou health plan. We get all our Medicaid benefits and pharmacy and prescription drug coverage. But you know what I really like? I get rewards for taking my kids to their doctor visits.
Choose Amerigroup Louisiana. Call 1-855-BAYOU-4U today. That's 1-855-229-6848.
To gain financial success, the first step is getting in the game with planning your retirement. With so much uncertainty in the financial world, it's crucial to have someone on your team that understands your financial goals and can navigate you to obtaining your dream to financial freedom. McLean Financial Group advises in many areas. We pride ourselves on strategic financial planning and serving our clients, a great combination to obtain financial freedom. Get in the game and let McLean Financial Group design your customized financial playbook and quarterback you to financial independence.
What brings your home to life? What makes it all work? And what could possibly make it any better? Introducing Cox Home Life, home security and automation. It doesn't just unlock the door, it unlocks your home's full potential. So you have more control during the day and can sleep better at night. Cox Home Life. Protect, monitor, control.
I'm on my 3rd Tahoe.
And I'm on my 4th Chevy Silverado pickup.
It's always been Chevy.
Hey, you know I've had 4 Camaros and 5 Corvettes. Got them all from Jerry Lane.
We're proud to be a Jerry Lane family.
Always Saints lead to. You can count on Jerry Lane.
Hello and welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odoms. Of course, each week during this segment we have our Cox Players of the Game. Who are the Cox Players of the Week this week, Coach?
Well, offensively is the new all-time leading rusher, Leonard Tillery. Defensively, couldn't give it to one, man. I really thought Aaron Tiller and Gabriel Echols had a fantastic game. And special teams, I tell you, it was several groups that stood out. And the good thing about it, a senior that got a chance to play and start on special teams for Jason Dites.
Well, congratulations to those gentlemen, and thanks, Cox, for your support of the Jaguar Football Show. Coach, after the game, Joe Dupree caught up with a couple of players and filed this Coke Zero player interview.
Well, Todd, tonight history was made on the bluff as our Jaguars came victorious against the A&M Bulldogs. But tonight was none other than Leonard Tillery's night. Great rushing effort. Now he is the new all-time Southern University rushing leader with 3,020 yards. Leonard, how did it feel tonight?
It just felt great. Once again, I just like to give a shout out to the offensive line. It's really our night. You know, I can't leave them out of anything. Without them, those guys, it just wouldn't be possible. So they create the holes for me, and, you know, I just run through them.
Not only that, we can say this, Leonard, that actually bigger than that, you've got a second year of over 1,000 yards rushing. 2 years back-to-back, 1,000 yards rushing.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. You know, I'm very happy about that. The offensive line, very happy about it. To have 1,000-yard rushing, and the quarterback, you know, he's just the guy that does it all. You know, he's the one that hands it off. He's the one that throws to us, you know, and we protect him. So we take pride in protecting him and running the ball. So we're happy we're just going to have a good time tonight.
Well, Todd, I'm here with the starting quarterback, number 7, Austin Howard, a part of that dynamic duo, as tonight it was history made on the bluff. Tillery, 2 years, 1,000 yards. Now he is the all-time leading rusher here at Southern University with 3,020 yards. But it was because of the man with the golden hand in the plan. Our leader, our quarterback, did it great tonight. 2 touchdowns. You were doing your thing. How did it feel?
Oh, man, it felt great. You know, just getting another 1,000-yard rusher, you know. Congratulations to Leonard. You know, he works hard every day when he comes to practice. So, you know, that is for him right there to break the record. So, you know, congratulations to him.
Well, the Jaguar Nation is going to see a lot more of you and Mr. Tillery because you're going to be around next year. But forget about next year. Let's talk about this next big game, Bayou Classic. How you feeling?
Oh, man, I'm feeling great. You know, I know they're going to come in with, you know, they lost last year, so I know they're going to have a little chip on their shoulder. But, you know, they still got to come play us. So, you know, we just going to take it day by day, and when it comes, then, you know, it's on.
He said it. It's on. And it's on right here at the Jaguar Football Show.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Leonard, and thanks, Austin. Coach, we talked about senior night, and, you know, we can't talk about senior night enough because those guys have meant so much to your program. They brought it from a losing program to a winning program. So, Coach, I want to talk about some of these guys. Christian Allen, Daniel Brown. These are your guys on the defensive side of the ball. They've meant so much to the Jaguar football program. Montrell Jones, Bradley Coleman, Anthony Mosley, Demetrius Carter, Deontay McDuffie, one of my favorite defenders, Greg Pittman, our kicker, Justin Morgan, a superstar on both sides of the ball. Coach, talk about some of those young men and what they meant to your program.
Well, you know, first of all, you get a chance to see that the growth in these young men, and that, you know, if you stay the course and you have the right program in place and the right philosophy, and people can become successful. And that's what this game, that's the opportunity this game provides. And I'm happy for these young men. You know, a lot of these guys came in when this program was at rock bottom, and, you know, they done been through a lot from eligibility to winning championships. So it's just great to see them stay the course. But it says a lot about our assistant coaches and how they're able to keep their focus and also keep those players focused in the right direction. You take Montrell Jones, who transferred in. I'm happy for his success. Justin Morgan, guys played on offense and defense, special teams. I'm just happy for those guys that's having great senior years, and that's what it's all about. Malcolm Crockett, Gabriel Echols. I recruited Gabe when he was a freshman, and, you know, his mom just said, Coach, make sure he gets a degree, and he's in line to get his degree, and also he's won a SWAC championship. He's leaving Southern University feeling a winner, and that's what it's all about for this senior class, is that you done spent 4 to 5 years on the bluffs of the Mississippi River learning a whole lot of value and learning a lot of things about being successful. And we wish them nothing but the best in their future endeavors.
Well, thank you, Coach. Great words for some great seniors. When we come back, we'll talk about our traditional open week for recruiting and the G-Men of Grambling for the Bayou Classic 2015. Stay with us on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odoms.
Catch the fever this year with the Saints Fever Scratch-Off from the lottery. Win up to $100,000. Enter the second chance drawing for a chance to win the Saints 2016 season prize package, which includes a VIP tour of the Saints practice facility, watch the team practice, and 4 Saints 2016 season tickets with pregame field passes.
Open up that letter, started reading, and jump for joy. Said yes!
Pick up the Saints Fever Scratch-Off from the lottery.
Traveling with kids is kind of a nightmare, but flying out of BTR makes it stress-free. Everyone there is
so much friendlier than any other airport I've been to. You can't have a fantastic city without the community support of a great airport. I can actually get anywhere in the world from right here in town. BTR makes travel
so easy that I feel at home right when my plane lands. It takes almost no time to get back to my family. So that feeling of, this is home, for me, happens at BTR.
Variety. It's needed for any wedding. Friendly staff, gorgeous venues, entertainment, food, buffet-style dining, or an intimate sit-down dinner. Rehearsal dinner for 15 people or reception halls for 1,000. Gorgeous rooms, an expansive casino, or a close-knit lounge. On your special day, you deserve variety. And that's exactly what the Bell offers.
Coach O, this coming weekend, you and your staff are going to spend some serious quality time looking at high school football players and JUCO football players that could potentially get us back to the SWAC championship. Coach, talk to us a little bit about what it takes to fund a good recruiting program, what it takes to make a kid want to come to Southern amidst all the challenges of money, resources, other schools offering things that, you know, we can't offer.
Well, it's a major challenge, and, you know, it's tough because I believe recruits have more options now, and you have different people offering you different packages and, you know, offering you different kind of degrees, and it's more to it than just going to somebody's home and recruiting them. You got to build a great relationship with them, and it's come down to dollars and cents. And you know, to put a good recruiting class, you know, with the admissions requirements that we have at Southern University, you have to be able to recruit beyond the boundaries of the state of Louisiana, and that requires money. And that's the big thing that you face is, like, if you're gonna sign 30 student athletes, and you're not gonna probably get all 30 from the state of Louisiana. So when you talk about how can you get to the other places and how you're gonna get those recruits on campus, are you gonna be able to fly them? Do they got to drive? All those things raise question marks when you're a parent. If you got a kid coming in from Atlanta, Georgia, he might be flying to go somewhere else that's beyond your place, and he have to drive to your place. So this whole coaching thing about trying to stay at the top, it's bigger than coaching. It's bigger than recruiting. It takes a whole lot of funds to fund a Division I football program, and you see that worldwide between a lot of schools. But the separation in the programs come down to the dollars in recruiting. And if you cut recruiting, you might well say you want to cut the program, because recruiting is the lifeline of the program, and you got to be able to go pretty much worldwide to find the best talent and lure that talent to your home state, Louisiana, and to Southern University. And it takes a lot to do that.
Well, Coach, that was a great conversation about recruiting. We're going to wrap up this segment so we can come back and close out the Jaguar Football Show, and we'll talk a little Grambling on the way out. So stay with us on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odoms.
My Jags hit real hard, but not nearly as hard as a car or a big truck. When something like that happens, you need the right team on your side to tackle the big insurance company.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, my team of attorneys can hit back. Call me right now.
If I ever get hit by a car or a big truck, you better believe I will get Gordon.
I'm attorney Gordon McKernan. Let me hit the big insurance company back. Just call me. Get it done.
Get Gordon. Get it done.
Call 888-8888 or go to getgordon.com.
I have 2 kids, and like any mom, I want them to be healthy. So I chose Amerigroup Louisiana for our Bayou health plan. We get all our Medicaid benefits and pharmacy and prescription drug coverage. But you know what I really like? I get rewards for taking my kids to their doctor visits.
Choose Amerigroup Louisiana. Call 1-855-BAYOU for you today. That's 1-855-229-6848.
To gain financial success, the first step is getting in the game with planning your retirement. With so much uncertainty in the financial world, it's crucial to have someone on your team that understands your financial goals and can navigate you to obtaining your dream to financial freedom. McLean Financial Group advises in many areas. We pride ourselves on strategic financial planning and serving our clients, a great combination to obtain financial freedom. Get in the game and let McLean Financial Group design your customized financial playbook and quarterback you to financial independence.
What brings your home to life? What makes it all work? And what could possibly make it any better? Introducing Cox Home Life, home security and automation. It doesn't just unlock the door, it unlocks your home's full potential. So you have more control during the day and can sleep better at night. Cox Home Life. Protect, monitor, control.
Promises made, promises kept. Jerry Lane is outstanding.
Jerry Lane, it's always been Jerry.
Service, selection, they've got it all. You can count on Jerry Lane.
Always lead to. You can count on Jerry Lane.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show. Of course, we want to throw up the Devon Gales graphic. Please continue to support the Devon Gales graphic. He needs it. The university needs it. Of course, Coach, have a good recruiting week. And when we come back, we'll talk more.
Go Jags!